get to find in places like Marbella in Spain. But today, I got you this on the coastal region, where? On the Vipingo Ridge. This is a contemporary 4-bedroom all-en-suite villa, sitting on a 0.5, spanning 4,000 square feet, flaunting a double lounge, an infinity-edge swimming pool, a sand deck that has carved balustrades. This is something to watch out for. Where I'm standing, this should be your backyard. This property enjoys a lot of amenities. It enjoys ease of access to an 18-hole golf course. It also enjoys an access to an airstrip that is in the Vipingo Ridge. This is for anybody who wants an exclusive or a private lifestyle somewhere on the coastal region that is not so far away from Mombasa City or not so far away from the north coastal towns like Watamu and the rest. This listing has an amazing architecture, which I'll get to show you in bits. But mostly, I'd like us to enjoy the exterior first before we get to see the interior. Behind me is the infinity edge swimming pool. The swimming pool is private, but not only this, we also have a shared swimming pool and a clubhouse down the road. What I enjoy mostly about this property is the lifestyle. It's immersed in a forest of mature trees, birds chirping, it's chilled, it's quiet, in as much the sun is out. Next to the private swimming pool, I have a decking over there with some furniture, outdoor furniture, which once you're done with swimming, you can just jump there and sunbathe. Now, on the other side, there is something beautiful, which I think it's important for us to get to see. What is that? Look. So what do you enjoy on this villa? What you're enjoying mostly is a lot of parking spaces. Look, you've got this parking area here. In case you have guessed, they have enough parking spaces. Most importantly is on the front of the car shed, you have got those trees over there that beautify the lounge on the inside. Now look, you also have a mature tree that is adjacent to your parking, which gives your car some natural shade. That is something beautiful. Now here is the property's facade. And this facade has something that really intrigued me, which is these maroon fluted panels just on top of the door. But then the white and the maroon, a nice contrasting combination which beautifies the exterior of this listing. You're also getting curved windows also on one of the lounges. Beautiful, and the sun gets to hit each and every nook of your lounge. Now that is all about this side. Now I want to show you the other side where you have a sunken fireplace. Now let's go this way or that way, Fabian. Okay, let's go this way into the property. Come in. Before I get into the property, I would like us to appreciate the workmanship on this door. This is a pivot door which has fluted panels on it. Just to bring a little bit of character on the door, it's a maroon popping out nicely from the white walls. But then, most importantly, is these light penetrations which have glass finishes, which allows light to flow just beside the door. Okay, let's jump into the house. Now, into your property, there is something that caught my attention behind Fabian. That is that wall hanging. That artwork is beautiful. It's ancient. And this also allows you or gives you room to appreciate each and every corner of this villa. Now, this villa has 2 lounges, as I mentioned before. Now, this should be your first lounge, which is just next to the curved windows. This lounge enjoys a golf course view. I like the staging, it's so unique and elegant. It's something that you won't find in many villas or many listings in luxury real estate. Now look, this one should be your main lounge. Now this lounge has an amazing view, the view of a pool and another side of the golf course. I also like the exposure of the pillars on the lounge. Now, straight into the other side, I have this decking, which is just adjacent to your swimming pool. After you're done with the swimming, you just come and sit on this outdoor furniture. The good thing is your swimming pool is open to the sky. But I also like this curved structure here, which flows with the curved decking over there, which also gives a swimming pool a nice design, a unique design. Now look, these aluminum French windows, okay, have a mosquito mesh here, all right, which also prevents mosquito getting into your house. On this side, I have a sunken fireplace. Here is your sunken fireplace, which is spacious, and I like these detail over here to allow airflow into the fireplace and airflow out of the fireplace into the swimming pool. That is smart architecture. On the left-hand side, that should be your dining area, which I'll show you once I get to that side. But this side is something amazing. Now here, this should be your outdoor breakfast area. Remember, I have a dining area on the inside and I have an outdoor breakfast area. Imagine you with your family, sometime like this, enjoying your breakfast here, private, no one knows you, you're hidden, you're far away from the hustle and bustle of the city, no one gets to identify you. That's what you want, and that's what you're getting on this villa. I'm jumping back into my interior of this beautiful villa, which I think will still amaze you. Look, you have this dining area, which is adjacent to your kitchen, and the dining area is not a small dining area, it's a huge dining area. Can fit like how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 at a go. There is something that I'm seeing. I don't know if you're seeing this. I'm seeing style. I'm seeing some fine living. You know, what am I seeing? I'm seeing some taste in the staging. It's luxurious, not too much. There is more space around the property. You can walk comfortably. But then I'm not saying that this listing comes with the staging. I'm just saying that this is something you can also copy once you get to purchase this listing. That is your kitchen, but I won't jump into the kitchen. Remember, I have 2 kitchen areas. I have the chef's kitchen behind, all right? And I have your open plan dry kitchen on this side, which I'll show you in a bit if you get to stick with me till the end. Let me jump this side. But before I get to this bedroom, I think you're going too fast. Look, the glass windows from this point all the way to the other side, there are no walls here. That is creative architecture which allows lighting to flow in each and every corner of this unit. And here is another part of the house which really amazed me, which is these carved walls which have a coral finish that is zero jointed. Look, this breaks the monotonous white look of the walls. This is stylish. I think this is the best part of the house that for me really caught my attention. Let me jump into your first bedroom. I know you can't just wait to see this first bedroom. This is supposed to be your guest bedroom. Now, what does your guest get to enjoy? Your guest gets to enjoy a view of the golf course and the greenery just at the comfort of the bed. There's this carved walls, okay, which brings some character into this bedroom. You got some space where you can just put a table and a chair, and your guest or anyone using this bed can still use this space for studies or work. On the side, we have a closet from this point to the other end, which is deep and opens out. The space here is just enough. The lighting is more than enough. Now, the washroom, but even before I get to the washroom, look at this woodwork. There is pure mahogany on the door frames and the door itself. Inside the washroom, I love the tiles from the floor to the ceiling, and then this is pure ceramic tiles that complements the design of this villa. Huge mirror, a vanity, and you have mosquito meshes all over. Every window has a mosquito mesh. I'll show you on this side. Come this way, I want to show you it. Switch, I'll show you. Look, there is a mosquito mesh in each and every window. Look at that. That is beautiful. that is so beautiful, and some carved glass walls and windows. Come, let's check our first kitchen, which is our dry open plan kitchen. Come this way. Into our semi-open plan dry kitchen, there is a lot that I would like to show you. There is this carved bar area, or you can call it a breakfast countertop. All this is a working countertop that has granite finishes. I also have this space for your dish washing machine. I have a 4-burner induction cooker. I have this hood, and remember, it's all Bosch. I also have this oven and that space for your microwave. Now look, there's a lot of cabinetries on the lower and the uppers. We also have this provision for your double-sided fridge doors. And I also like the staging in this kitchen. Look at the color of the fridge. It matches nicely with the color of the cabinetries. Are deep enough and wide. I have a double sink that is stainless. I have a tap here for those who like to drink straight from the tap, because I also have a water purifier down here. Behind over there, which I will not show you because this listing is occupied. So therefore, we have a lot of stuff on the back side that is private. Over there is your laundry area. On the other side is your wet kitchen or your chef's kitchen. And behind, I have a store on the far end and also an SQ on the other side. Remember, the SQ is only one. I like the flow of air and flow of light from that side straight into your kitchen, into your utility area, into your SQ, into every corner of this listing. Now, look, come close. This space has been left for anybody who wants to fit their wine cellar, can fit it at this point. I have a lot of cabinetries, and you can put some books the way he has done. You can put your glasses here if you want to. Look, a lot of shelvings and spaces to stack your cutlery, your glasses, your wine glasses. Look, fits nicely. A lot of storage. I haven't shown you each and every space on the other side, but this is enough to show you what you can do with these shelves. Now look closely. I have these fluted panels that run around the breakfast countertop, which matches with those panels on the pivot door. This is black, that is maroon. Come this way. There is this space here which can fit a console just as the way he has done. But mostly the owner of this house has gone far and beyond to amaze me with the wall pieces. This is a nice fine art, nicely done. I just love the artwork in this listing. Now, this should be your clock room or your powder room. You got your huge mirror. You also got your cashmere granite topping that is nicely chiseled to fit in a bowel sink. A tap is here. Then I like this finish, the hood finish down here. Gives this washroom some style and character, which I do like. The toilet is on the other side. There's more space in this area. On the other side, I have this corner, which you can also have a pot with some flower just to accentuate this corner. Come this way. Oh, before I get to the side, there is this stair with some metal spinal cord which supports the woodwork or the steps upstairs with some nice aluminium railing that takes us upstairs. I like it because from here I can get to see the trees on the side. As I mentioned on my explanation on the parking area, you get to appreciate the trees from here just to beautify the lounge and the staircase upstairs. And I also like the rusty look of the steps that takes you upstairs. My videographer says he likes the way the owner has combined the antique staging, the antique furniture with the modern glasses that runs around the property. Gives it a little bit of sophistication. Let's go upstairs, get to see what we have on the next level of this villa. But then, just to mention, each and every room in this villa has an AC, okay? This villa has a power backup generator. In case there is power outage, it kicks in. This villa enjoys a lot. This villa has also Boris representing or showing you around. This villa has also my crew all the way from Nairobi showcasing this beautiful villa. Let's go. Before we get to any space on the second level of the house, I have a very beautiful chandelier behind me here, which has some warm ambient lighting. And I like the choice of the chandelier. It complements the antique or the vintage design in this villa. On the left hand side, into my first bedroom on the second level of the house, which is the second bedroom on our shoot. This is your washroom. Then come close and tell me if there is anything that you're not impressed with. Then I'll say you don't have style. Look at the flower tiles that cut across the tilings that flow all the way from the floor to the ceiling. As I mentioned before, all these tiles are ceramic tiles. The wall here still fluted, matching what you saw on the doors and the breakfast countertop. There is these towel racks, and I like the fact that it's staged to give you a real experience of how you'd feel being in this listing. And then I have these windows here, which allows aeration. In case you'd like the air to flow into your washroom, you can just open that way and close them this way. You only get to see this mostly on the coastal region. And I like the fact that these windows are frosted to bring in privacy in your washroom. As we saw before, your sink is chiseled into the granite. I have a huge glass here. Toilet sits on my right hand side. The toilet itself, or the washroom itself, is spacious. And I like the glass that runs from here all the way up, just to prevent water from splashing into other parts of the washrooms. And also, you have woodworks all over. Look, there's all this mahogany, woodwork all over the place, which beautifies the listing. My best part in this bedroom is this point where I can sit and enjoy the views of the golf course, the greenery, allow air to flow, just blowing onto me, feeling it in my blood, feeling it in my bone marrow. That's what I call luxury living. The closet runs from this point all the way to that point. I have all these for my views. I have this backdrop here that is white. You can decide to go with anything that suits your interest. I have a view of the golf course. I have a view of the greenery all around my property. I have this space that is so spacious. I have a sun deck that has carved aluminium balustrades that runs all the way to this side. I can decide to chill on this point and enjoy the views of the other side, or get to this side and still enjoy the sun deck, which is spacious with my entire family, as we are also enjoying the views of the green Vipingo Ridge. Tell me, where would you find a sun deck of this size and carved just like this, and still stylish to carve in and carve out to the other side? Now, that bedroom enjoys this sun deck. This bedroom enjoys this sun deck. That bedroom over there enjoys the other sun deck. Remember, I have like 3 or 4 outdoor spaces that are elevated that every bedroom upstairs gets to enjoy. Let's jump into this space here, which I think you love because it's our third bedroom. It's spacious, just like the other one. It has views, just like the other one. It's nicely staged, just like the other one. It has character, just like the other one. It's ensuite, just like the other one. And let's go in to this space. And I like the idea of having different granite toppings in each and every washroom. This is black. The other one was burgundy. The first one was cashmere. So each and every washroom has its own style and vibe. I have frosted floor to ceiling windows, which bring in privacy. The mirror is huge from this point all the way to the other side. I have a toilet just beside the door, which is hidden. Your shower cubicle on this side is separate with a step. And I like the choice of tiling. The choice of tiling here is high-end. Look, textured tiling, and runs all the way to the ceiling. I have different tilings on the floor, and I'll close this and I take you to a different spot of this house. The cabinetry, the closet runs from this point all the way to the other side. You can open your closet as you wish and stay closed. Look, up there I have the AC that is hidden just above the closet. This space can be used to put a console or a TV. This space can be used to put a bed if you want to. Fabian, I don't know, do you go the other side or we go this side? Okay, let's go this side. On this side, this is your Sunday which I came from before I jumped into that bedroom. On this side, come this way. I want to show you something, and I like the staging. Look, a little bit of plants, a little bit of, greenery into your sun deck accentuates your sun deck area. On this side, this is a sun deck that is enjoyed by anybody who is at the family room or is at the gym area. They can still walk to this side. And I like the architecture. This architecture is what really amazes me or impresses me. The architecture is one to appreciate. I have these concrete pergolas that run above the sun deck just to allow a little bit of sunlight to penetrate and just to give a little bit of shade also on this outdoor space. Now, the rain is falling, okay? Not that heavy, just a little bit. Drops are falling, but some hit me, some can't hit me. Okay, the carving goes all the way to that point, and on this level, you're still enjoying the views of the Vipingo Ridge. It's green all over. Where I am right now, I'm in a 0.5 acre lot, and trust me, I can't see any listing around me. What I'm seeing is just greenery. That is top of anybody who is looking for an exclusive lifestyle at only 150 million. This should be your master bedroom, which I'll show you in a bit if you get to wait. But then, it also has a mosquito mesh, and all the walls have wall scones, which brighten the corridors of this sun deck. Let's see what we have on our gym area. Come this way. Welcome into my gym area. As I mentioned before, each and every room of this house has an AC. Now, that's not it. The highlight of this gym area is not only the space, because look, I have the treadmills, I have, cycling machines, I have dumbbells, I have mats, I have everything that anybody who works out just like Boris would have in their gym area. Now, for those who don't like working out, for those who like studying or reading, these can still fit you. You can convert this into study or a home office. Why? It's just adjacent to the master or the primary bedroom. This, for those who want to make this a gym, it serves you well. Why? It serves you well because once you're done with working out, you can walk to that side and still breathe in fresh air and enjoy the views. Or decide have an outdoor workout area on this terrace here. And I like it. Why? Because it's white. It pops out nice from above. It looks nice from above. Why? I have green on this side, green here, and white in between. The space is enough, and I like the idea of not using the balustrades around here. It's just open, allowing air to flow into the gym and cool your body while you're working out. You can still convert these into an outdoor entertainment area. How? The answer is this. There are those who like soaking themselves. Apart from the swimming pool, you can do an outdoor jacuzzi and soak yourself on this area. It's a bit private. It's a bit tucked away. You can still do that on this side. And mostly what I like about this side is this tree. I don't know how old it is, but I would love seeing it aging and aging and aging. I love this side. A lot of birds are chirping. It's green. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. But the most gorgeous part of this house is in the primary bedroom, which I just cannot wait to show you. And guys are asking, Boris, what is that on the floor? I have wooden-like tiles on the floor, which complements the woodwork in this listing. Let's get to see what we have on our primary bed, the long-awaited room. It's here for you. Let's go into our primary suite. On this primary suite, there is something that caught my eyes. What is that? What caught my eyes is the first time seeing a glass backsplash where your bed sits. Look, most of the times you'll find it's a concrete wall with some decoration, a lot of stuff happening behind it, but this is one to behold. There is glass on the backsplash, and that glass gives you a chance to get to see the greenery. You got a spot to put your chair over there just to relax. You also have a wall which can be used to put a TV if you want to, but then you also have got these shelvings here, huge shelvings. You can put your books here if you want to. The owner went with old cassettes. Oh my, old cassettes. This is stylish. But you can also go with your books if you're someone who likes reading. You can do books here, or you can do decor if you want. You can do a lot with the shelves. You know, I can't advise you. You know better than I do. This wall here has been nicely utilized with a vintage mirror which complements the style of this villa. On the floor, I have wooden-like tiles. I have a lot of natural lighting flowing into our bedroom. The rain is falling outside. It feels so nice being in the coastal region. It's warm inside and the rain is falling. It's crazy, man. Come this way. Here, you get a real walk-in closet, so deep, a lot of storage spaces. You have deep closets inside. You have closet from the floor all the way to the ceiling, and the closet open out. The closet itself has textured finishes. It has high-density material that has been used to do these closets. That side brings in natural lighting. As I told you, each and every window has this mosquito mesh. And here you have sockets in case you want to use electronics. You can use that on this space. Let's get to see what we have in the washroom itself. Come close. In the washroom, you have this wall that houses your vanity. It also houses your mirror. It also has a lot of cabinetry down there, which still goes with the theme of the house. And I like the fact that when you walk into your washroom, you don't get to see where the toilet is. The toilet is behind here. It's tucked away. It's behind here. You also get an Arabic shower. The tiles flow all the way from the floor to the ceiling and textured tilings. Wow, this is gorgeous. Very beautiful. On the left-hand side, you get a jacuzzi for two. I have the casement windows, not only with frosted glass, but also with the mosquito mesh. Beautiful. On the left-hand side again, you have a shower cubicle that stands by itself at the corner, 90 degrees. You have rain shower head on top, you have ambient lighting, you have tiles from the floor to the ceiling, and the tiles complement the theme of this washroom. It's warm just as the lighting. I love this washroom. And it's also spacious. If you look closely, the material that has been used on this top is the same with the material that has been used on this step here. Beautiful. I like that. That's stylish. The owner of this house didn't go with a lot of stuff in the washroom. There's only one piece that hangs in the washroom, only that. Less is more. That is what I've learned from this listing. Less is more. You don't need to do too much to stand out. You can do less and still feel luxurious and cozy. Let's go to the other side of this primary suite, which is this side. Look how the bed sits by itself. Black leather bed sitting by itself with a green backsplash that shows from the glass. The glass is nicely joined, which looks so clean and very chic. You walk into the balcony. This is your balcony or a carved sun deck. As I mentioned before, each and every bedroom gets to enjoy these sun decks, but then the views are different. Let me take you somewhere you have not seen. Let's go this way. On this side, we have garden lighting. As you can see, we have garden speakers, and we also have water sprinklers that are hidden on the grass. And this marks the end of our 4-bedroom contemporary villa tour in Vipingo. This sits on a 0.5, it spans 4,000 square feet. This villa is in the market for only 115 million. Interested, you know what to do. And I'll see you on the next one. Let me go golfing.